Pelicans are sitting at the 10th position in the Western Conference. As you know, the top 8 go to the playoffs. Well, look what they are doing. They might not be in the 9th position, but they're only 3 games behind Memphis, so they are in striking distance. Is it possible?
Yeah, it's definitely possible, and especially when you look at the fact that Memphis just lost Jaren Jackson Jr. for the next 2 weeks, and they have a very tough schedule. So when you look at where Memphis is right now, if Memphis doesn't right this ship, or if Ja doesn't play extremely strong basketball for the next couple of weeks to make up for Jaren Jackson Jr. being out, the Pelicans can make a run because they're playing great basketball. Zion has them playing well. He's playing at a high level. Brandon Ingram still, his play hasn't tailed off. I was worried about would his play tail off now that Zion's there, but the Pelicans have a real shot to make these playoffs.
Yeah, and Memphis has one of the tougher schedules in the league coming down the stretch. Damian Lillard missed the last 2 games. I expect this will be Portland's spot, but, you know, Brendan, we kind of had this debate earlier. I asked myself early in the season, what would it take for Zion Williamson to be Rookie of the Year? He sat out so many games. And when I looked at Zion Williamson, I said he had to lead his team to the playoffs. He had to get securely into the playoffs. And I think if he can do that, and we can accredit that to what he can do, I give him a shot at being a rookie, if not a co-rookie of the year.
We can't.
Yeah, I throw it out there, B. I know you don't necessarily agree, but I really love the energy behind New Orleans right now. I think as a whole, Zion's just getting the city excited.
Yeah, I love Zion Williamson too. And saying that he can't be Rookie of the Year has nothing to do with his game. I think that if he played from the beginning of the year, he would hands down be the Rookie of the Year. We wouldn't be talking about Ja Morant being the Rookie of the Year over him. But when we talk about somebody that's missed this amount of games, I mean, he's going to miss almost close to half the season. And I remember last year, now I know Kawhi didn't get the MVP and he wasn't in the running. But at one point, it was a little bit murky, and everybody was saying, oh, well, Kawhi's missed 22 games. He can't be the MVP. So when you miss that many games, we can't change the argument just because we want to see Zion Williamson get it because he has such hype around him. And the league's going to push who they want to push.
You really want it. You really, really want it.
Hey, I'm just saying we can't just change the rules because we want to give this guy the award. I understand that, but if we had a coach miss half the season, he wouldn't be Coach of the Year. Or we had a guy miss half the season, he wouldn't be the Defensive Player of the Year. So we can't change these rules in this situation. Zion is great. He's going to get many, many awards in his career. I just don't think he can be the Rookie of the Year no matter what happens, simply due to games missed, not due to his game at all.
And the reason I would even throw it out and entertain it, even a co-Rookie of the Year, is I don't know, haven't seen that in the league in a while. We know how hard it is down the stretch to even get the A spot, let alone get into the playoffs. Everything gets a little more competitive. Now when you've seen a team the 3rd and 4th time opposed to the 1st and 2nd, everything's that much tighter. They know your scouting report. They know who you are. And that's when the stars really start to excel. You talk about the LeBrons, the Kawhis, and we're going to see the league's best.
Okay, well, to your point, Ryan, it's been since 1995 since we've had co-rookies of the year, and that's partially, if not mostly, due to the change in the voting format.
It's got to end up in a dead tie in the voting now.
It would be nearly impossible for that to happen.
Didn't work
and
for the
also to your point, Memphis has the toughest schedule remaining. New Orleans has the 3rd easiest schedule remaining. So we'll see how that happens down the stretch. Giannis Antetokounmpo, I believe you heard Jared Greenberg refer to his shoes. Someone tweeted this. Looks like a continuation of the Coming to America themed shoes.
Oh,
this is the McDowell's line.
He got the McDowell's line, man.
There they are. Prince Hakeem in the building.
Hey, man, you never know, man.
I rock those. How about you, B?
Nah, not
We'll
me.
be back.
That's not my wave.